Welcome back to the channel. So today I have another little jade tree that I have been growing for the last 2.5 years in this pot. Basically when I started with it, it was a cutting about the size of this branch right here, and it had a fork like this, and I stuck it in this pot, let it grow. I haven't trimmed it for the last 2.5 years. The only thing I did is after the first year of it growing, I put these two wires here and I pulled these branches apart a little bit to widen the canopy of this tree. I will turn around a 365 for you so you can see it. And what I'm going to do today is give it its first pruning, and it's going to be a pretty severe pruning. I'm probably going to be bringing these branches down to about this level, and what that would do is encourage a lot of back budding, a lot of back branching, so that eventually my canopy, when it regrows, will be all around this height, and it will be a lot thicker than just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 branches. I should get at least 14 branches, maybe even more, by that back budding. And of course, I can prune those new branches and get even more back budding, back branching next year to get an even thicker canopy. So I'm going to start by just looking at the tree and making my cuts. Some people get real nervous when it comes to pruning their bonsais, or their future bonsais in this case, because they don't want to cut it or prune it in the wrong space. But really, you can't. It's kind of like in a haircut. If you get a bad haircut, within a short period of time, your hair is going to grow back. So you can not be so nervous when you're pruning your trees. They need to be pruned, so just go in there and do what you have to do. And if you do make a mistake, like I did in one of my earlier videos on a jade tree, where there was one branch structure I didn't want to prune, and I was talking to the camera for YouTube and I cut that branch by mistake, that tree's already back budding on that branch, and it's already starting to look good. So that's what I have. It's all pruned. I should get at least 2 new branches from each one of these cuts in the next month to 2 months. It's going into springtime, so this tree's ready to jump out with new growth. So now that I cut all those branches down, all that new growth is going to be put into growing new branches. So I should get at least 14 branches now, if not more. And then I could develop over the next year or two a beautiful, thick, dense canopy right about here on this tree, which would be an ideal size for the size of this tree. And hopefully next year I'll be able to plant it into a bonsai pot and actually have a official bonsai tree out of this tree. So I'll give you another 365 of what we have today. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and I hope you will stay tuned for future videos on this tree as it develops over the next year or two. And until the next video, I hope you have a great day.